Hello everybody, it's old Shazizz here. I'm titling this video Forces of Darkness. If you look back inside there, hopefully I can hold this steady long enough. You'll note, I can't even tell if I'm seeing it. Mold and mildew and moisture. Blast it. Aha! There we go. This was for a project that I was getting ready to do called Tesla's Dream. I never got a chance to do. And like I say, if you look back in there, hopefully I can hold this steady long enough. You can see it on the wall. Mold and mildew. Let me reset the camera. I got stuff down here on the floor. And yeah, it's a mess. Let me pause this and reset the camera. Hello everybody. Old Shazizz here. I'm sitting down in what used to be my old new lab. Did a video sometime back and I was talking about how I got my new lab. Now it's going to get it all together. Well, then it started to rain, and it kept on raining, and it kept on and kept on, and then when you thought it was done raining, it kept on raining some more. Look at this winking owl. That's like, I think that's like the Illuminati Secret Society brew or something like that. So, I'm going to title this video Forces of Darkness because when you try to do something good in this world, you either got some knucklehead trolling you, trying to tell you how stupid you are, or you got somebody either jacking with the weather, making it rain all the time, or drought like you'll see in the photos that I put in here. Or maybe Mother Nature's just mad. Whatever the case is, it's pretty much destroyed this lab. Matter of fact, sitting down here right now, it's so musty I've done sprayed I don't know how much Lysol and disinfectant, and got stuff sprayed all over the carpet because for some reason or another the fleas moved in once the flood subsided or whatever. So essentially, that's why you've been seeing me do a lot of videos over there in my other place over there. And that's why I haven't been actually in this lab, because I was hoping that a miracle would happen and I would get this lab repaired so that I could get it dried out. But nature had other plans, basically stripped off the roofing and you know, leaking like a sieve and all that. And whatever you don't use, nature takes back. So the spiders moved in, and the bugs moved in, and the fleas moved in, and the mold, and the mildew, and the dust, and the cobwebs. And behind me, all the years of researching and stuff, it's all, well, that's that. You know, if you look over here, still got all my projects. Still got all my junk. Still got my lab to some extent. But it ain't really healthy to work in here anymore. The electrons rotting away. Everything's corroding up. And where'd it go? There it is. There's the electron. Tires are flat and it's rotting away, and the place has become mass storage for projects that never happened. So figured since this is going to be my last video from this lab, because I'm probably going to have to tear this building down, I figured I'd just have a snort off of some of this old Illuminati wine right here. I mean, if they really exist, they're doing a pretty good job of jacking everything up. Every once in a while you got to check around and brush off the doggone fleas. They're probably genetically modified too. That sounds like tinfoil hat wearing conspiracy stuff. Matter of fact, if you actually look over there, you'll see old King Tinfoil Hat's crown sitting on that deal over there in that mess. A lot of fun videos come up out of my old lab, and maybe one or two out of this lab wasn't so bad. But nature had other plans, and so it's just the way it goes, I guess. Anyway, so I'm hoping to build a dome, a geodesic dome out there on the property, and providing things work out and the funding comes through, I'll do it myself and I'll get it done. And whatever I can salvage out of this old lab right here, I can finally get back to work. Because if you saw my video encroachment, you'll understand that I'm not comfortable over there in trying to do something in basically what's turned out to be a storage closet, which was intentionally going to be my initially going to be my my computer room. Wasn't ever intended on being what it is, but that's, you know, I got family staying with me. I got to take care of those folks too. Anyway, so cheers everybody. God, I tell you what, the Illuminati, they make terrible wine. Got the old wink and owl thing going on there. See, that's that look, like that little look that you always hear about them people that got to stick their tongue out and make that little winking deal on the secret codes or whatever they do, their demonic whatever. It really stinks down here. It smells musty. And all my music equipment, which is on the other side, is getting destroyed, and all my electrical equipment on this side is getting destroyed. I managed to install this old air conditioner over here because the air conditioner that was in there was basically dead, and so I couldn't take the moisture out of here. And so over the years, or the time when it sat here, nature took it back, which kind of really throws a monkey wrench in my plans, because I had a lot of projects that I wanted to do out of here, and I'd be warm down here in the winter time and cool down here in the summer. This is an old earth contact home, and this is like a basement style house, but the foundation cracked up when the ground dried up. Then it started pouring down, rain for 40 days and 40 nights, and then some. Wouldn't stop. So the weeds grew real high, and then when it finally all gave up, the dirt just dried out and sagged, and the foundation fell down and cracked. And so this house is literally cracked from the south side all the way to the north side on the ground. And every time it rains, that sump pump that was back there, supposed to kick on and keep it from coming up over the floor. Well, it failed multiple times. It either stayed on or it wouldn't come on. And so either way, it flooded. About that much water across the floor, all the way across the entire floor of my lab. And so most of the stuff is up off the ground, and I'll be able to salvage it. But just wanted to touch base with everybody and say, until I get that dome built to prove to everybody what it is I've been saying, This thing is going to be self-contained. Everything from water to electricity, all the energy of that dome is going to be its own piece of equipment, its own boss. It ain't gonna be connected, no power grid. And that's gonna be my new lab. Of course, I'll have to have wireless internet, else I won't be able to videotape from there or something. Anyway, not asking anybody for any money or anything. You know that ain't me. Just trying to let you know this is what's up. The forces of darkness have come down and basically took what's left of my lab. And so I'll have to do little videos here and there off to the side like I've been doing for the last whatever. So this ought to put a little bit of joy in the trolls' hearts. Old Shazizz is down and out. A mad science lab. I don't know if you can even see it, but well, I'll just take a picture of it and put it in the video. But even this computer's leaning like this because the wood at the bottom got bowed and it's about ready to fall over. This computer, this is probably going to be the very last video on this specific computer because it's jacked. I had to push the button like 20 times just to get it to come on. You know, nope, yep. Anyway, I got some really good projects on the way. Meantime, go over and check out Raymond Head's. He's got some really cool project working where he's going to take an engine and see how much efficiency he can actually get out of it. In the meantime, hope you stick around because I ain't giving up. I'm just slowed down a bit. Got a road hurdle. I'll get my new lab up and running, and then I'll introduce you all to my new lab, and I hope you all like it because I'm gonna probably spend a lot of time and effort and money on that thing, but it's all coming out of my pocket, and that's just the way it's gonna have to be. Because if old Shazizz tells you free electricity and he tells you that I'm gonna find it before I die and prove it, then you can best believe I'm not gonna ask you to buy anything from me. I don't want no money. All I want to do is keep my word. And my word is that if you can't find free energy, you're simply not looking hard enough for it. I got all this junk right here, and I'm doing amazing things with recycled junk. You can imagine what you could do in the right shop. The right machine shop with the right crew, the dream team like I like to call it. That's the ticket. But right now, we ain't got the dream team together per se. A few people, but we're all live in different states. And my lab literally sunk like the doggone Titanic. This is a commercial for Illuminati beer. Or wine. It's cheap, it's nasty, and it probably ain't really gonna soothe the pain of this lab falling down before I actually got a chance to do what I wanted to do in here. But it's just not healthy for me to be down here. That's why I've been over there. So with that said, everybody, I hope you stay tuned to the Mad Science channel, or at least, you know, if you unsubscribe, maybe someday come back and check me out and see where I'm at, because I'm not dead yet. I'm going to get this thing together if it kills me, and I'm going to prove it before it does. So, with that said, peace and love, everybody. Stay tuned. Don't drink this stuff, really. It tastes like